Jesus.
That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it glow.
So it should be working now. It should be working fine. Excuse me. Excuse the shit out of me.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
I did it! Yay!
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Outpost shops are open. Namaste. Tribe weapon unlocked. Sorry, had a message.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe. Figures the honor belongs to the tribe, too. Outerdate says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict. He had a feeling you'd get along with the Myriad tribe.
Thank you all so much for the support. MOG perfect score, MOG perfect score, MOG perfect score, MOG hand with fingers splayed.
What that robot lady just said.
You both have the same optimistic outlook on life. At least for now.
No problem.
At least for now.
But out-of-date
old coot knows that life wears down
no problem,
on you.
big smile.
Won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters.
The World Eaters. The Eaters of the World.
That doesn't sound good. Out-of-date's forebodings are justified. The Jumbo Puff needs to be taken care of.
Jumbo Puff. Isn't that an off-brand of cheese puffs?
He says the time has come to confront the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Are you enjoying the game?
I love it.
Gizmo is working on making his Mekton strong enough to endure the oxygen-deprived dead zone all the way out to the World Eater.
Thoughts and opinions?
Thoughts and opinions? There's no...
You should get over there and
early
see what
game,
you can do to help.
How would you say... They make it hard for you to level up early game, and I think there should be an early game grind, even through all this. Because this is still kind of the tutorial situation. They're teaching me how to take over forts and everything else. I think that there should have been an early game grind, or at least the early game option to craft your weapons and stuff. Visit Gizmo. How far away? 328. Let's see if I can, Gizmo, what's this say? The open world mount. Let's track that one. Yeah. Because we obviously want to mount, right? How the hell I get out of here? There's gots to be a way out, right? What you got for me, dog?
Says the Tree of Life is going so fast. You need to do anything you can to save. Their friend is trying to get the shell horn working, but they can't figure it out. Could you maybe help them puzzle it out?
What does the shell horn
Claims
do?
it makes noise when it's not broken. Maybe it calls something.
Okay.
Says it would be great if you could hear the shell horn. Route. Find their friend for the straight notes. Otherwise the shell shall horn no more. Says their friend would be happy to play it for you. One.
I tell you this, it definitely follows along the role-playing game's rule of talk to everyone. Let me just find out how the hell to get out of here. It'd be really cool. I'll just fast travel out of this fucking place. Pretty sure it'll take me to the like entrance.
Just one more day, about to wind up.
MURKADORPUS.
Knock 'em flat.
Beating your little ass, homie. Oh hell, no boomerang. It's not a gun. It's kind of like not
Is your
strong
character
enough.
a rat?
Haha, it's like a possum or something. I wonder if I can switch weapons. Yeah, I can. I can switch weapons. How do I do it? Okay, pew pew. I need the pew pew. That's what I need.
You're empty of ki.
I am. But I poisoned the hell out of these guys, didn't I? See, that's the problem with this gun. It's like the first gun you get, it's a little pistol. It takes a while to load it up. And unless you choose the gun class, it's a pain. And I chose the mage class because, well, you know, magic, you know what I mean? I mean, look at how powerful my magic is. If I just stuck with that, then it'd kill a lot quicker. My ass was skirting the hell out of there. Now I'm confused at what the hell they were doing in the first place.
The light you see at night is brighter than you think.
The melee I would pick.
That's a gnote. Easy prey for Lupin. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed.
Right. Melee, I mean, I did a little bit of research before I started the game, of course, and I looked at everything. The mage really gets the highest boost in any stat. So that was one of the big reasons I chose it.
Are you switching games on stream later?
Honestly, probably not. I might do it to where it's half and half tomorrow. Start out with Paladins, go into Genshin, and then move on to Biohazard, or, you know, vice versa. But I'm probably gonna start maining this game. It's very immersive, and it also gives me the ability to. What am I supposed to do to collect it? Gives me the ability to be more immersive with my viewers, and You know, it gives me a chance to. Oh, you have to like roll through it, like press circle. Oh shit, that was easy. Nothing like any other game, especially Legend of Zelda. Getting a mount on Legend of Zelda is so annoying. You can move and shoot while mounted. The mount will stay where you left it at dismount.
Sup?
What's going on, who is it? Oh, what's up, Arachnic? How you doing? Arachnic. You can move and shoot while mounted. The mount will stay where you left it if you dismount. Acquired mounts appear in each slot of your transport menu, apart from the top slot, which holds the mount selected in your transport menu. Okay, so it doesn't matter what area on the map you're in, you can still use.
Is it possible to put background music on your stream? Like the calm chill type.
Totem, a monument left behind.
Station and the only.
Loud is this game?
This is Biomutant. It just came out on the 25th of last month. It's something that's been in like development for like 2 years. I've been like watching its development over time, and I finally got it. Bash it with your weapon to gather materials. Okay, how do I do so? Oh. Okay. How do I dismount? Triangle? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get used to the way that the gameplay is, but
some wood scrap. Always happy to find that.
A little easier. But I'm still in the training mode, so to speak, you know what I mean? Wow, what is that? A green leaf plant. Jump through the loop to collect the leaf. You can use that to buy things later. Green is the monetary currency. No way. That's cray. Did I kill my mount? No. I figured out how to reload.
Wood scrap there. It's time to create your own path. It's the CHUGYARD.
Can't activate it? Huh.
The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the CHUGYARD back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that Mekton of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run Chuggers out of here. Big machines.
Why does it say level up in top left?
Fouled the air.
I always forget to
they can carry you
level
anywhere
up.
You like. Well, anywhere that they go to, and then you
have to
can
go into your options
there.
And go through a character leveling up process.
You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open.
Thank you for telling me. I'll go ahead and do it. So with each level up, you get to choose +10 on one of your stats here. You got vitality, which is obviously health, you know, and then strength, melee damage, intellect, power, key energy, and energy regen. So all that is basically your magic. So as you can see, because I chose the psi type, my intellect's already 103. I don't have to work on that much.
Is this multiplayer?
No, it's a solo. I'm not sure, but I think they're planning on within the next year making it like multiplayer to where kind of like Fallout 76 was, to where you go through the storyline and everything, but it's still people working, you know, people. I just don't know because, you know, on Fallout 76 they learned that people being OP and being on the same servers as other people, it just wasn't fair, and that's why 7.6 was, you know, didn't go as well as it should have. So I think they might make it to where it's friends invite type thing, but open world with your friends, so like co-op. Just gonna go on luck. Oh, I still have upgrade points. One World Clonkfist. Huh. Your chance to persuade in dialogue is increased. Your biological mounts have 5% increase. After a successful special attack to use after... Oh, you can just press L1. Dude, I'm doing that. Yeah, definitely want that. Your chance to persuade, probably going to become an important part of the game. And, like 250 monies. I think it takes money to actually... Huh. I'll put them on. I'm gonna scrap the skirt. Anybody want a skirt? I can't craft on the head. I don't think I can even do anything here. Nope. Alrighty then. Follow the trail. Alright. Alright.
Your hat looks sick.
Thanks, right? That's why I put a bunch of points on luck.
Scavenging for scrap.
Because higher luck, you get better items through the box and stuff. This is definitely a crowd control situation. By the way, I didn't put it on easy, it's on medium, so I might die a couple times. Give me a break. These little guys are annoying though, I tell you that much.
Busy
aha, I got him. Reload, you little gun guy. Oh shit, what'd I do? Oops. You can't press the little space bar. Huh, I think I burned him to death. Right on. Give me that, what is it? Tickling toffee.
This story is about a hero.
Right, let me hit this up first. Well, I guess it's already been activated, so fuck it. I'm gonna pee.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end. In flame? Let's see. It's a one... work. Guess they built machines better in the past. The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal. It carries so much hate, and its insatiable hunger has only increased over the years since it claimed revenge on your parents. Gizmo says he also has re-memories from the long gone, but unlike you, he doesn't think of the past, for it's gone. He understands history made Lupa Lupin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo encourages that. You should forgive, but never forget.
Well, that was just part of my charisma. I just convinced him that, that's all.
Loved ones in your heart.
Fan that flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous!
I've got all the cold, sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult me over this?
I don't have to, but I want to.
Would like to know if you ever doubt the choices you made on the path that brought you to this point. Would you have been happier going in a different direction?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really have a choice, so to speak, so.
Supposes that's all any of us can do. Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Grateful to you for coming back and doing your best to change things. You were the only chance they had.
Shit, I've been waiting 2 years to come back for y'all, motherfuckers.
Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seemed so centered and so seeking. Figures everyone does. They seem unusually dedicated to finding them. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. As he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone, so you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. There are more crates from before the apocalypse left out in the wild. Easy to...
Okay. My aura is somewhat light.
Yeah, the future is in your hands, so take care of it. There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives.
You have discovered hazard zones. These zones are vast areas covered in deadly hazards. You can only withstand the hazards for so long before it kills you, so be careful. Hazards come in several types: biocontaminated, cryogenic, incendiary, radioactive, the oxygen-deprived dead zone. Your gear and your resistance you choose during the character creation determines how long you can survive in the hazard zones and how much damage you take from hazard weapons. With a resistance of 100 to a type of hazard, you resist 100% of the damage from the hazard.
That's the leftover you're looking for.
Right? Open up the map to see the area objectives again. Superb loot, biocontaminated container. Cool. You found a climbing spot. Use the normal movement controls to move the next ledge. Huh, look at this. Wow. A radar taco. Huh. Maybe it's a taco. I don't know. Yeah, I died there, right? That's crazy. Don't go in the sludge. Makes a lot of sense. Make a lot of sense, I'd say.
You never know how long anything's been buried underground.
You found a biocontaminated container. Collect the bioblobs and use these to unlock mutations in the menus or to change your appearance at biopools.
Gah, that's just awful. Watch your step around here.
Oh, hell. Well, not exactly sure what they want me to do, yeah.
Did it just get quieter?
You found Mecton parts box. These boxes can be found around the world. There's a way out of here. We all know it. Oh, I have to return the gizmo? Oh, fuck me.
Hi.
What's
It
up?
really is a different
How you
world
doing?
underground.
Gaming. This is what I'll call you, is gaming. Biohazard. Just got it today.
Just find your footing.
There we go. There we go.
Hi.
What's up, gaming?
Is this cracked version?
The spent nuclear
I'm
fuel
not sure what you
toxinol
mean by
dumped
that.
in the surf had detrimental
Cracked
effects
version?
on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. The Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. He made a suction device, so the Mekton can use the black tar as an instant refuel. You can also use it to clear oily goo puddles, so you can pass and access hard-to-get-to areas.
Well, that's cool.
He's been working on another project for the Mekton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the jumbo puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts.
Scripts.
He noticed the jumbo puff has a short attention span, so the script should distract it long enough for you to inflict some damage.
All right.
As long as you're happy about it. Days wasting. Get to work while you can. The Grease Monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to. Time to do it on your own.
Right, apparently. Okay. Well, let's try that again.
Pode ser. Inmo. Diava.
This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be. Says a monster hunter hears many things on the wind. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes. Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make. You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care. It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss. Claims he mostly kills whoever he doesn't like. Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot. Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead. Says you should give up on working with the stubborn myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones. He's afraid you're just as stubborn as them. But enough of that, right? He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed. He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output. Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short. Thinks that it all hangs on the tree of life. When it started to fail, everything changed. Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before... Says it's not far at all. Fortunately for you, the scripts seem to have acclimatized themselves to the otherwise uninhabitable dead zone. see so much farther in the light. Wait, it's the script hole-up. The place is just filled with critters. Leave that scrap behind. Gross. This place stinks. Right out. Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death. Oh, idea. Go knock the lid off that sludge truck. It'll fill the place up and you can get up to that entrance there. This story is as powerful as you'll let it be. That'll come in handy. Got it. Good one.
I think I finally got the Tommy gun.
Looks like the switches need to be turned to match, so enough chance. You need to line up the switch. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Think of all the things you can cut with this. for when you want to put all your strength into it. You have all the bits you need. A piece of work cut out for you. Smart to protect your melon. Getting dimmer by the minute.
Never mind, it's working. Skipping some comments. Oh. Is this multiplayer? Your head looks sick. Hi. Hi. Is this cracked version?
You sure you're ready for this, Mekton? Back to your own stompers. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. He says that's enough scripts to sustain the Mekton's claw crane cannon with infinite ammunition. Well done. It's not his cleanest invention so far, but it gets the job done. Use it to suck up gooey or... Gizmo's made vehicles before to confront the Jumbo Puff himself, but fail. It's time to put a stop to the World Eater now. Otherwise, he fears the damage it's caused to the tree already will be too much to handle. He asks you to not even think about taking on the Jumbo Puff on foot. You'll need the Mekton to do the job. Take his word for it. There's time to improve the Mekton before you confront the Puff. There are more wreck boxes out in the dead zone with gear you should be able to equip the Mekton with on your own. He's sure you remember enough of what he taught you about... Gizmo wants to help if he can. Didn't have much else to say, so... The hours fly by in the dark. There's news of a Ronin joining the tribe. That must... Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now. Says there's no reason to let you in on where it is. Says there's no reason to make threats. Would have told you about it sooner or later. It's not far from here. Wonders how you could be so amazing when you were so quiet as a kid. Wouldn't be surprised if you met again. A shopperia. Maybe there's something still inside. When it rains, it gets wet. Not gonna happen with your key energy level. Bolted. You're bruised. Shot through. you've already drained yourself. Didn't expect to see that again. It's a bleep-bleep cupboard. It had no other use than fun-thinking time, which never gets old. Seems that the knobs need to be aligned so the device can load its program. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You need to align the knobs so that they match. The dark time's finishing for now. There's a serenity about this spot. It's a place for rest. This corner of the world is called Anywhere, which is maybe why Click calls. This fellow seems shocked to see you. He's heard about you, but figured you didn't have the guts to do what must be done to survive till the end of the world. Says it's better not to talk about. Figures someone like you must be willing to do anything to stay alive. Are you really tough enough to see this through to the end? Or will you turn Guesses the end is coming either way. When there's nothing but a bad storm rising, it's ride or die. Asks you to think of the world like a set of locks. Every time you do something, you decide whether to open one or not. Would you go back and open different ones now? Better than what? Maybe things have to get worse first. The world seems like it's starting to heal. How pointless. Appears to him like you've been wasting your time trying to fix the unfixable. Can't understand why you work with the Myriad. Someone needs to lock them up. No, they're so good, so righteous and worthless. You look like you'd be a fun lock to pick. Says back in the days, no one locked anything, but that's changed. Locking yourself in and others out is his key to survival. He keeps his business low-key, but for the right person, he's willing to unlock secrets from the back then. The gears mesh well between you. It'll be easier for both if you just call him Click. He likes locks and the things that lie behind them, but he's also into metal and the like, as he loves to make his things last. Click says his key to success is metal, and judging from what he's heard about you, you're handy with metal too, literally. If you charged a bar of metal at a Toxanol zap station, he could forge it into the palm of your hand. That would help your clonk fist beat new paths into the future. Just flip the switch of a generator that produces superheated, glowy air and get on it when the lightning charge forms. Simple, right? Thinks the biggest risks come with the best rewards. You could have missed this village. It's called Mambleclump. Your cache of scrap is not quite there yet. Thank whoever left this climb stringer here. Says the shop holds something for everyone. Says there's usually a line, but today's your lucky day. Nice not to have that around anymore. A done deal. Everything is at stake. That's some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. Let's see. That's a toxinol zap station. History is nothing but a series of stories. Just flip the switch of the generator to produce superheated glowy air and get on it when the lightning forms. Bullets everywhere. Not enough key energy. Bullseye. That hurt 'em. The night time is the right time. You did good, but the lightning did all the work. Head back to Click to amp up the Clonk Fist. Let's see. Click says your fist is charged and ready to punch a hole through anything that stood in your way in the past. Click's worked out the locks of the world, but still needs to make the keys. He figures he could make a skeleton key, a key that'll unlock any old lock, if only he had a back-in-time bone. He's talking about remains of the dead and gone, and that means a chill down your spine as this bone comes from a particular site, the Gone Forevermore. Figures you could use it for good, if you wanted to.
Light instantly banishes dark.
How much light do you really need?
All the light, all of it!
I mean, you could leave a little space for the dark.
All the light.
Click says you're locked together in fate. Wishes you'd been better as a kid, but is glad you finally figured it out. Thinks you're brave for being out this late. Says you're welcome back. Click says you're locked together in fate. Says you should take it easy. Better hold on to that. This could be the beginning of the end of everything. You can never have too much scrap, plastic or otherwise. This area is biocontaminated. It's really hazardous.